To an update on the case of David Barnes, an American who's been detained in Russia since January of 2022. He was charged with abusing his children while they were in Texas. Local authorities there investigated the accusations but never found any evidence of abuse. Nevertheless, today a court in Moscow found him guilty and sentenced him to 21 years in a high-security penal colony. David's sister, Margaret joins us now. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Let's just start off with your reaction to today's verdict.
Complete devastation. We always had hope that he would be acquitted. But actually hearing the verdict today is just devastating.
David's lawyer said that they will appeal. Do you have any hope that there would be a different outcome in that scenario?
There's always hope. I mean, you can't give up hope at all.
Have you been able to talk with your brother at all?
Yes, we have. The judge has given him phone calls. A lot of his concern is his nutrition. You know, you have to make sure that he gets supplemental food delivered to him because you can't survive on the prison food that they give him. That's a lot of his concern. And so we order food. It may or may not get to him.
And for those viewers who didn't hear our prior interview, just give us the backstory of how we ended up here.
Well, David married Svetlana. They had a child. Then they had another child, 4 years later. Soon after the second child was born, they went through a divorce. They had joint custody in Texas. They were living in Texas. Then she tried to get full custody. They had a custody trial. The jury awarded neither one of them sole custody, but kept joint custody. 2 days after that, she fled the U.S. and went back to Russia. During that time in Texas, she made false accusations of abuse by David that were totally unfounded. There was no basis for them. He was never convicted of anything because there wasn't anything.
Your brother went to Russia to see his children?
Yes. When Svetlana fled the country in 2019, he spent the next 3 years trying to find out where she went. He located her. Of course, COVID hit, so that delayed his actions. But he finally made it to Russia in December 2021, found out where they were, and was working through an attorney, a Russian attorney over there, to see what he could do to see his children.
What's your biggest concern for your brother now?
That he will not come home. He was sentenced to 21 years. I just worry for his safety, his health, and that he may never see his children again, may never get to come back home.
We understand representatives from the U.S. Embassy in Moscow have been able to visit David a few times. What would you like to see the U.S. government do about his case?
Bring him home, put him on the wrongfully detained list, and take action to get him back to this country.
What's your message for Russian authorities?
Just give him justice. The court clerk over there was in tears when David was given his testimony. I've heard the prosecutor doesn't believe her story. Do the right thing.
Margaret, we thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. We know that this is a difficult day for you and your entire family.
Yes, it is.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.